Now I start the session. Today my session is the FTP on solving research article using simulation tool. So myself, Dr. Sakti Sudan, Professor of ECE, NGP iTech. So my area of research is antenna design and MEMS circuit fabrications, prototype design and application oriented. So basically applications are used for the antennas are used for the variety of applications. For example, n number of enormous applications we are using, particularly we are using for the biomedical application, wearable applications, wearable sensors. So different applications we are using. Previously go for the simulation tools. I give some introduction, some basic concept. What about antenna? What about antenna? Everyone knows about antenna. Antenna is one of the transmitter equipment. So transmitter equipment and receiver equipment. So both are we are using for the one backbone communication is the antenna. So the antenna is transmit the signal is the line of sight communication. Line of sight communication. Transmitter and receiver both are able to connect for the line of axial communication, that is called as a LOS communication. And majorly presently we are using, our cell phones are using for the antennas. Our cell phones are one of the components. Cell phones are cell phone having a number of circuits. The circuit is one of the component is there. The one of the component is able to connect for the tower. By tower means base station is connect for the non-line of sight communication. That is a non-line of sight communication. Basically antenna is it is helps to connecting some information from one point to another point. This is the purpose we are using for the antenna. So how the antenna phenomena is created. So normally we are using for the transistor, resistor, we are using a transistor, resistor, transformers, all those elements we are using. So similarly we are using for the passive element, active element also. Antenna is one of the passive element. Passive element or passive devices. So the antenna helps to transferring the signal from one end to another end. That is the phenomena for the antenna. So that is not a regenerator, is not a repeater. So is one of the help connecting the information from one point to another point. So basically the antenna phenomena, how it will be generated, how it is called as the antenna. So you can give for the any clarification about antenna, why it is called as the antenna. So for example we are using for the diode. So diode is helps to connect for the current is towards the forward direction, that is called as a diode. So diode is a unipolar device. Similarly antenna, how the antenna working phenomena. Antenna working phenomena. Can you discuss for the antenna working phenomena? Why it is called as a antenna? So for example our simple circuit board, you can assume any one type of circuit. For example Kolb oscillator or Colpitts oscillator or any kind of circuit or any kind of amplifier circuit, you have to find for the some closed path. For example I am connecting for the source across the resistor is connecting for the one load is connecting. So one load source is connecting, parallel connecting to the load. This is one of the circuit. So normally the circuit is a closed path. So current is passing through the circuit. Current is passing through the circuit is for example 5 voltage current. It helps to dissipate through the resistor and load resistor also in this circuit. How in this circuit is I am generating in this circuit is one of the simplest circuit. It is called as an antenna. How it is called as an antenna? Circuit is almost for the closed path. Is closed path. So antenna is used. For example, if any wire is broken in between the any here or anywhere, the any element is broken. So what is happen here? What is happen here? It is the energy is leakaging. So energy here, one element is here one element is broken. So one lead wire is broken. So energy is leakaging. That is the energy is transferring from here to here. There is no need to connect for the total current is not passing in the circuit. Total current is not passing in the circuit, isn't it? So here energy is propagating in the air medium. That is a phenomena for the antenna. So if any closed surface, any broken wire or lead wire is a voltage source is dissipating energy, is producing energy through the dissipation elements. So continuously dissipating element, the energy is a leakaging. The leakage of energy, normally leakage of energy is throughout the 360 degree. That is a concept about the antenna. So antenna is one of the metal conductor. Metal conductor is for example metal conductor. For example here using for the one of the conductor. So metal rod, either hollow rod or solid rod, any kind of the metal rod is connect with respect to some battery. That is called, the energy is continuously transmitting through the air. The another end is interacting with respect to air medium. So that is a air medium. So energy is continuously distributing with respect to air. This is a concept about the antenna. This is a fundamental concept about the antenna. Why it is we are called as a, for example, previously I told diode is it is one of the passive element. It helps to connect the signal towards the forward direction. Current is able to connect for the forward direction. Similarly, if a closed circuit, if any element is broken, so such a closed circuit is continually leakage of energy. The leakage of energy interacting with respect to air medium. Such a air medium is such a leakage of energy. It is the concept is antenna. The concept is arising by the antenna element. So similarly, metal rod is connecting with respect to one voltage source, is continuously dissipating energy. So for example here 5 volt is there. The 5 volt is totally propagating in the air medium. So that is called as a concept about the antenna design. This is a concept about the antenna design. So clearly everyone knows about the what is an antenna. This is an antenna. Antenna normally we have wired antenna, wireless antenna. Two classification is there. Wired antenna, Yagi-Uda antenna, horn antenna, parabolic antenna. So these kind of applications are using. Normally antennas are used for the based on the spectrum. Based on the electromagnetic spectrum classification, we are using for example low frequencies, high frequencies, super high frequencies, millimeter waves, microwave and extra high frequency. Even radar we are using for the non-visible light. All those spectrums we are covered by the antenna. So for I am giving for the one more research topic is the design of microstrip batch antenna. For example 2.4 gigahertz antenna we going to design in this season. 2.4 gigahertz antenna we going to design in this season. So how it will be 2.4 gigahertz antenna? So we will discuss one by one. That is a microstrip antenna. Normally microwave spectrum is covered for the 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz range of signal. So 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz range of signal. So here using by the one by one the concept I will tell you. So first of all we are finding for the microstrip patch antenna design I am telling about today session. And moreover antenna is enormous applications we are using. So not only for designing antenna, it helps, it implemented in the some other application, particularly triple department we are using for the wireless power transmission. Wireless power transmission nowadays is one of the emerging technology area. Particularly e-vehicle development, prototype making and development is the wireless power transmission. So here using for the spherical type of antennas we are using. For example, spherical type of antennas we are using. The spherical type of antenna is connecting with respect to ground. That is one of the transmitter coil. So antenna is called as a coil also. So here using a transmitter coil, another one receiver coil almost there. So receiver coil almost in between the vehicle, it will be charging by the charging station, by e-vehicles charging station. But while WBT applications are using by the this kind of antenna. Yeah, antenna is possible. Here using by the wireless charger. For example, power bank, wireless power bank. Such applications also using by the microstrip patch antenna. So here wireless charger here using by the here using for the here voltage is a rating is a more than 250 voltage rating we are using, more than 250 voltage we are using this combination, the WBT combination. But same concept we are using. Such antenna is a mechanically we are designing by the some structure is also there. But we are practical application, our mobile phone having some antennas. Such antenna is a dipole antenna. That is a printed dipole antenna. Is like as a paper structure. I will show the what type of antennas are involved in the involved in our mobile also. I show you the end of the session. More than 250 voltage are using by the WBT real-time applications. But here I am. Here 2.4 gigahertz antenna, we going to design antenna is a input voltage is a 1 volt antenna. 1 volt antenna. So same antenna we going to fabricate by the CMOS technology also. Here using by the silicon based antenna. Silicon based antenna. Here separate software is there, Cadence software also there. So same antenna we going to design by the silicon based antenna, that is a CMOS technology is also available. Here power distribution is a 10 to the power of minus 6 is approximately is greater than or less than or equal to 10 to the power of minus 6 voltage is required. So this is a variety of applications are using by the antenna design. So first session is how to design antenna. I having a HFSS software, particularly electronic desktop software. I saw the demonstration about the antenna design. So connect பண்ணி black point மட்டும்